last night, on a whim, I decided to rent this lens, the Canon 11-24 f4.0 series fisheye lens. This thing, it changed my perspective on shooting video on a Canon camera. When paired with my Canon R6, this lens is freaking incredible for shooting video. I shot clips like this. And I could not be happier with how they turned out. Literally just with me holding this camera with a grip, I was pretty mind blown by how well these clips turned out. I'm so lucky that my local camera store, Schiller's, allows people to rent these lenses because it's such an amazing opportunity for me to try out things that I might want to buy in the future and get an idea of if I'm going to like them before I spend thousands of dollars on a lens. Since I only had this lens for one day, I'm not going to try and give it a review. I'm just going to tell you my first impressions. My impressions are, this thing is freaking awesome. I cannot believe how good it is. It's so wide. Like literally right here in the shot, my hand is in frame, completely in frame. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. It's pretty ridiculous. I've never had a lens before wider than 18 millimeters, and so this blew my mind shooting at 11. Even though it's f4, even though all my shots were just a little bit darker than I wanted them to be, especially indoors, I was just so blown away by what I could do with motion and with the warp perspective of this lens. It's such an exciting new thing to my videography and my photography that I feel like I need to buy one of these in the future. To be clear, this is a fairly old lens. They haven't made or sold this lens for several years. It's made for EF mount. I currently have a camera that has an RF mount. It's the newer thing. But this lens is so good that I'm willing to buy it as an EF lens and adapt it to RF because it does things that no RF lens currently available for sale can do.